Hello students, we are going to see the balancing of redox reaction when the reaction is taking place in basic medium by using oxidation number method. Is that clear? So method is oxidation number method and the reaction we have to balance when it is taking place in the basic medium. Let us see the equation given which we have to balance. P4 plus OH minus gives PH3 plus H2PO2 minus. Now the first step is write the skeletal equation and write the oxidation number above the symbol of each element. This is already skeletal equation provided to you and we have to write the we have to write the oxidation number above the symbol of each element. And in step 2, identify the elements which undergo the change in oxidation number, that is identifying, oxidizing and reducing agent. We will do these both steps in one equation. Already skeletal equation is provided to you. So in first step, whatever skeletal equation we have to write, I am going to write in the step second. So compressing these two steps in one equation itself. P4 plus OH minus gives PH3, H2PO2 minus. Now oxidation number of P4, that is in uncombined state, is 0. In OH minus there is having oxidation number -2 for oxygen, +1 for hydrogen. In PH3 hydrogen +1, phosphorus -3. And in H2PO2 oxygen -2, phosphorus +1 and hydrogen +1. Right? In this way, symbol above the symbol oxidation number is written. Now we have to check where the oxidation number change is taking place. Now when we consider OH minus ion, so here oxygen -2 and hydrogen +1. Same oxidation number you will find here in product side also for hydrogen +1, here also for +1, and for oxygen here -2. So there is no change in the oxidation number of hydrogen and oxygen. Let us check for phosphorus. Phosphorus having on reactant side oxidation number 0 and product side you are getting two products containing phosphorus. This is one kind of disproportionation reaction where you are getting the same element in three different oxidation number. Now here in PH3 phosphorus shows -3 oxidation number and here my +1 oxidation number. So phosphorus is only showing change in the oxidation number. It is showing increase also, it is showing decrease in oxidation number also. From P4 to PH3 there is decrease by 3 in oxidation number per phosphorus atom. And here oxidation number increases from P4 to H2PO2 by 1 per atom of phosphorus. So you got that phosphorus, that is P4, acting as both oxidizing and reducing agent. In this way there will be decrease and increase shown by the phosphorus atom only, but not by the hydrogen and oxygen atom. So we are getting decrease in the oxidation number by 3 and increase in oxidation number by 1 by the P4 atom. Right? So next step we will see. Now student, in this next step we have to balance total increase and decrease in oxidation number by multiplying oxidizing and reducing agent with suitable integers. We have seen in the previous step that phosphorus is only working as oxidizing and reducing agent. It shows total increase in the oxidation number by 1 and total decrease in the oxidation number by 3. So total increase and decrease we have to balance. So first we will find out that formula of phosphorus is P4. So every phosphorus atom is showing decrease by 3. Therefore total decrease in oxidation number is equal to 3 multiplied by 4 is equal to 12. And total increase in oxidation number of P4. Every phosphorus atom shows increase in oxidation number by 1. Therefore 1 multiplied by 4 is equal to 4. Now we have to balance this increase and decrease in the oxidation number. So here total increase is 4. So total decrease is 12. Therefore what we have to do? We have to multiply PH3 by 1 and H2PO2 by 3. Therefore here whatever the total decrease is there, 12, will be balanced. Therefore you have got that PH3 we have multiplied by 1, that will no change. No integer is required because 1 we are not writing, and H2PO2 is multiplied by the 3. In this way we have balance here the total increase and decrease in the oxidation number, because 4 multiplied by 3 is equal to, finally our answer will be 12. In this way, total increase and decrease in the oxidation number we have balanced. The next step is balance all atoms other than hydrogen and oxygen. Let us check whether all other atoms are balanced or not. Here only the phosphorus is other atom, oxygen and hydrogen already present there, and we have to balance other atoms, not hydrogen and oxygen. So here 4 phosphorus atom, this is 1 plus this 3. In this way total 4 phosphorus atom on the right hand side. So left hand side and right hand side phosphorus atoms are balanced. The next step is that now balance oxygen atoms by adding water molecule to the side deficient in oxygen atoms. We have to check where the oxygen atoms are less in number, and to that side we have to add water molecules, whatever appropriate number is there. According to that we will do the addition. For that purpose again we will check. Here 1 oxygen atom and here 3 into 2, that is 6 oxygen atom. So on right hand side 6 oxygen atom, on left hand side only 1 oxygen atom. Therefore we have to add 5 water molecules in order to balance oxygen atom on left hand side. Now we will see the next step of the reaction. Now student, we will see the next step. Now balance hydrogen atoms by adding water molecules on the appropriate side. Which side we need hydrogen atom to balance? That side we have to add water molecules and add equal number of OH minus ion on the opposite side as the reaction is taking place in basic medium. If the reaction is taking place in basic medium, then add equal number of OH minus. How many number of water molecules you have added? Equal number of OH minus ion you have to add to the opposite side. Now let us check with the equation. P4 plus OH minus plus 5H2O gives PH3 and 3H2PO2 minus. Right? We have to check number of hydrogen atom. Left hand side shows 5 to the 10 and right hand side shows 3 to the 6. So 4 hydrogen atoms are lacking here, and therefore in order to adjust 4 hydrogen atoms I have added 2 water molecule, right? So 2 to the 4. In this way 4 hydrogen atoms are balanced along with the 2 water molecule. But the second thing is that we have to add equal number of OH minus ion. So as we have added 2 water molecule, 2 OH minus ion should be added to the opposite side. So right hand side contains 2 water molecule, then left hand side we have to add 2 OH minus ion. Now this 2 OH minus plus this OH minus will total become 3 OH minus. In this equation, if the same molecules are there on left hand side and right hand side, then you can cancel out the terms which are same on both the sides. So you can do subtraction of water molecules from the side which is having more number of water molecules, right? So here 2 water molecules, here 5 water molecules. So we are going to subtract water molecules from left hand side number to right hand side. So 2 water molecules are subtracted from 5 water molecules, and therefore the answer is 3 water molecule. So we are going to cancel out these 2 water molecules. Instead of that, directly we will write 3 water molecules. So our final equation now, P4 plus 3OH minus plus 3H2O gives PH3 plus 3H2PO2 minus. Let us check number of atoms on both the sides. Phosphorus atom on left hand side is P4, right? So 4 phosphorus atom on left hand side. Right hand side, this is 1 and 3 into 1, that is 3. So total number of phosphorus atom 4 on both sides. Let us check number of oxygen atom. Here this 3 oxygen atom and here also this 3. 3 plus 3, 6. Here this 2 oxygen atom multiply with this 6. 3 to the 6 oxygen atom. So 6 oxygen atom on both the sides. Hydrogen atom 3 into 2, 6 and this 3 into 1, 3. So 6 plus 3 total 9 hydrogen atom. This side 3 into 2, 6 and plus this 3, that is equal to 9 hydrogen atom. So on both the sides 9 hydrogen atoms are there. So atoms on both the sides are balanced. Now this equation is the ionic equation. There the ions are there which are carrying charges. Whenever any equation is the ionic equation, we have to check after balancing the redox equation whether the charge is balanced or not. It is must to check the charge should be also balanced along with the balancing of number of atoms on both the sides. And therefore, you can find here total number of charge on LHS and RHS. Total number of charges on left hand side, that is 3 into this minus 1. So total number of charges are minus 3 on left hand side, and total number of charges on right hand side 3 into this minus 1 is also equal to minus 3. So left hand side minus 3 and right hand side also minus 3. So charges are also balanced on both the sides. So in this way our equation is balanced. We will see the next equation again. Students, now the second reaction. Now here you have not got the skeletal equation. You have got the description of the reaction. The description says that permanganate ion reacts with bromide ion in basic medium to give manganese dioxide and bromate ion. Write the balanced chemical equation for the reaction. Here ready-made reaction is not there. We must be aware of all the formulas and then we are going to write the equation. So the step 1 is write skeletal equation of the reaction and find out the elements which undergo a change in oxidation number. Skeletal equation, permanganate ion, that is MnO4 minus, then reacting with bromide ion, so Br minus ion, gives the product manganese dioxide, that is MnO2, and bromate ion, that is BrO3 minus. In this way the skeletal equation we have got. First we have to write the oxidation number of every element above its symbol. So I have mentioned here Mn plus 7, O minus 2, Br here minus 1, here Mn plus 4, oxygen minus 2, here Br plus 5 and oxygen minus 2. In this way I have mentioned the oxidation number of every element. Now let us check which elements are undergoing change in oxidation number. Manganese in MnO4 have plus 7 oxidation number and in MnO2 have plus 4 oxidation number. So there is a change in oxidation number of Mn. Oxidation number decreased by 3 per Mn atom. Br minus ion is there, and this Br minus ion going to change in BrO3. So oxidation number is minus 1 and minus 5. Oxidation number minus 1 and plus 5, oxidation number increases by 6 per atom. Now here from minus 1 to plus 5, how it will be 6 per atom? Then you have to keep number line in front of your eyes. So already you know number line, 0 is in the middle and positive integer on right hand side, negative integer on left hand side. So from minus 1 to 5, how many numbers are there? So you will get easy idea that there is increase in oxidation number per Br atom by 6. This way we have got there is a change in oxidation number of Mn and Br. So Br is acting as reductant and MnO4 is acting as oxidant. Now we will see the next step. Now students, see the next step. Find out the total increase and decrease in the oxidation number and balance it. So we have to check how much electron lost and how much electron gain. So here, how much is the electron loss gain? We are going to balance by checking the increase and decrease in the oxidation number. Now for Br, total increase in the oxidation number is 6. And for Mn, total decrease in the oxidation number is 3. Now in order to balance the oxidation number, increase and decrease, you have to multiply the reaction that is showing total decrease in oxidation number, that is reduction reaction, by 2. So that 3 multiplied by 2 is equal to 6. Let us see. MnO4 minus plus Br minus gives MnO2 plus BrO3 minus. Here oxidation number decreased by 3, so multiply this equation, that is reduction equation, by 2. and therefore our equation will become 2MnO4 minus plus Br plus gives twice MnO2 plus BrO3 minus. Next step is balance all atoms other than hydrogen and oxygen. Let us check that other atoms are balanced or not. Here 2 Mn atoms, here 2 Mn atoms, here 1 Br atom, here 1 Br atom. So other than hydrogen and oxygen, all the atoms are balanced. So we are going for the next step. Step 4. Balance oxygen atoms by adding water molecules to the side deficient in it. So you have to add water molecules if there is lacking in oxygen atom. Now we have to check at which side oxygen atoms are lacking. Here 4 to the 8. Left hand side 8 oxygen atom. Right hand side 2 into 2 4 and plus 3 7. So 7 oxygen atom on right hand side. There is requirement of one more oxygen atom. So we are going to add one water molecule on the right hand side, and therefore our equation becomes 2MnO4 minus plus Br plus gives twice MnO2 plus BrO3 minus plus H2O. So oxygen atom we have balance. Now see the next step. Now balance hydrogen atoms by adding required number of water molecules to the side deficient in the hydrogen atoms and add equal number of OH minus ion on the opposite side. As the reaction taking place in basic medium, we have to balance hydrogen atoms by adding water molecules where the hydrogen atoms are lacking, and on the opposite side we have to add equal number of OH minus ion. Now let us check where the hydrogen atoms are lacking. Here no hydrogen atom and here 2 hydrogen atoms are there. So as the hydrogen atoms here 2, we have to add 2 water molecules on left hand side to balance hydrogen atoms on left hand side. So 2 water molecules are added. Therefore on the opposite side, that means on right hand side, we have to add 2 OH minus ion, and this way we have balanced hydrogen atoms. Now you can find on left hand side 2 water molecule and on right hand side 1 water molecule. So we have to subtract 1 water molecule from 2, and therefore you will get 1 water molecule on left hand side only, and on the right hand side no water molecule, because 2 minus 1 is equal to 1 and 1 water molecule will be present on left hand side. Now we have to check the number of atoms on both the side. If you are going to check for number of atoms, so 2Mn, 2Mn, so manganese atoms are 2, bromine atom 1, and here also 1, so bromine atom is 1, hydrogen atom here 2, and here also 2 into 1, that is 2, oxygen atom 4 into 2 8, and plus this 1 9, on left hand side 9 oxygen atom, here 2 into 2 4, 4 plus this 3 7, and 7, this 2 into 1 is equal to 2, so 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. So both the sides shows balance in the number of atoms. Same number of atoms are present on both the sides. Now we have to check for the charge, because this is ionic equation and we have to balance charges on both the sides. So let us see. Here 2 into 1, that is minus 2 charge, and this is minus 1, so minus 1 plus minus 2 is equal to minus 3. Here minus 1 and this 2 into minus 1, that is equal to minus 2. So minus 2 plus this minus 1 is equal to minus 3. So on both the side, left hand side and right hand side, the charge on the equation is same, minus 3, minus 3. So the charge is also balanced and atoms are also balanced. So students, in this way, you can be able to balance the redox reaction equation by using oxidation number method in basic medium. If you like watching my videos, please subscribe my channel, comment and press the bell icon for notification of new video. Thank you for watching and bye for now.